this video I'm gonna show you how you can become a solo traveler. Don't worry, it's easy. Piece of cake. You can enjoy it like this. It's wonderful. Just go and get a car. First day solo, and I miss my loved one already. It's September 1st and these old memories come up of time to go to school. Yippee, I don't have to. As a retired person, you can enjoy going on a holiday when the main season is over. I'm now in the southern part of Austria, in Carinthia, the famous lake, and the mountains in the back is the border of Austria and Italy. I found a place to rest in my favorite valley in Italy through the Park for Night app, and I'll see if I can find it. I'm leaving now from my first spot because I'm kind of a little bit afraid it's in the middle of nowhere, so I'm gonna look for another one. I'm here now the second day, and sure I miss my loved one, but look at this. It's just great here. Wonderful air, wonderful ocean, everything wonderful. I don't know what it is, but once I'm in Italy I feel better, happier. Life seems easier. Maybe it's the air or the sun or the people, or I don't know what it is. Food. Maybe it's in my genes, because already my grandfather wanted to come to the beach in Italy. Now on the second day I found my rhythm already. I enjoy breakfast, then I go for a walk on the beach. It's a wonderful time here. And then if I have something to shop, I like water or bread, usually have everything with me. But then I buy something. The famous Italian orange lemonade is called aranciata. I used to love it a lot when I was a child. But now it's kind of too sweet to me to drink. But then I found this here. Check this out. It's without sugar and tastes fantastic. If you ever get a chance to see this, I loved it so much. Maybe you too. And then I go to the swimming pool. Really enjoyed it. It's a large swimming pool and wonderful. See, I told you, huge campsite. Hundreds and hundreds of people, maybe thousands. I'm gonna take a jump now. And then it's lunchtime already. I cook my lunch. I'm gonna cook a traditional Austrian dish. It's cabbage with pasta. I really like this. Here is my cabbage, onion, and this pasta. Looks like this. It's cut in squares. And here I prepared my vegan cordon bleu for tomorrow for the road. So first I'm gonna chop my cabbage. You know, I know in America the Germans are famous for cabbage, Kraut, but this is different. Of course we also have this sauerkraut, which is good, but this is different. This is this incredible sharp knife, and I cut myself already. Onion. I don't cook fancy things like steak or salmon. Not for me. So, should be more onion, but this time it's okay. My salt, not the nicest, but I'm proud of this. My pepper mill. I recently bought this. Thought it's so beautiful. Takes a lot of space, but I like it. It's a little extra on the road to enjoy. So the pasta starts to cook. Nice. I rinsed the water out and now I'm gonna put it all together. And it looks like this. This it is. And then I take a rest, and in the afternoon I come here on the beach and I read books. Oh, and the books I read. So this time I read John Grisham, The Testament. It's, in my opinion, not his best, but tastes are different. It's about this billionaire who has a lot of money, but he doesn't like his 6 or 7 children. And that's the point with this book. There are 7 children, 3 ex-wives, and their lawyers and their spouses, many names. I cannot remember them all, but it's okay, you pick it up later. And it has some long winding parts when one has to go to the Brazilian rainforest to find someone, but it is also, it's great for summer days or long rainy days. If this is kind of a book you like, I surely can recommend it. He's a kind of a mean guy. He hates his children, so he's going to die, and he makes them believe that they're gonna inherit millions. And the testament was to be opened weeks later. So the mean thing is he makes them believe they're gonna have millions and they spend more money. And finally, they don't get it. So this is the one book, and since this is not so much of a recommendation, I want to recommend a sci-fi book. I don't like many sci-fi books. This one is kind of great. It's by Stanislav Lem, Solaris. They made a film of it, but it's not like the book. In the evening, sometimes I take a walk here in the night, or if there is usually in this very huge campsite, and they have every evening they have a show, like 9:30, and I go and see what it is. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not so good. See this? You are not sure if you can do this? Sure you can. The only thing is when you are retired, and unless you are have been self-employed and are now a millionaire, maybe you had to do things that other people told you what to do in workplace. Maybe you've done that for 40 years and now you are not sure how to do your own thing. Well, just learn. Start with something. Go for it. Do it. Want to take a look at my little house? Well, here it is. I got some blankets to have more shade. So here is my beach equipment. If you are not the youngest, a beach bed is really important, and an umbrella, sun umbrella, and a beach bag. I have now 2 blankets. The sun comes both ways. Here are my 2 tables, I leave the things out that I need every day. Salt, sugar, coffee, and plates, espresso maker, and here's my induction cooker, which is really great. So inside it's usually hot, but I use it only in the evening. The thing with the induction hob is the problem that it doesn't work with this little espresso cooker. It doesn't recognize it. So this coffee, this espresso, I make in the car. But usually I cook outside and it goes really quickly. This is the Volkswagen California, and people in Germany know this car very well because it's very famous there. By the way, I'm making this video in English because most of my subscribers are English spoken from my earliest videos. I can see India and Asia. So I'm gonna give just a quick look. In this bench I can fold down and make a bed, but also on top, the bed is on top, and I can lift this up. So I have room to stand in the car, which is really great. This is the bed. I can put it down and sleep on top. It has little windows on the side and the fresh air comes inside, which is wonderful. I love to sleep on top, really. Get fresh air, it's wonderful. So when you're solo traveling, the question is, when you go swimming, what do you do with your valuables? And when I'm on the pool, I leave them on the side and I always watch them. But if I want to go to the ocean, that's a different question, so I do this. This thing here is a little box that you can lock to the beach bed. Usually a mobile phone fits inside, or a credit card. You lock it with the number, and this one here is a waterproof bag. So if you want, you can put things inside and go swimming with it. I walked a little bit further on the beach, and this is my beach bed with the umbrella. So you see, it's not really many people around. It's better for me. I have some peace and quiet to read. So are you gonna enjoy something like this? I'm sure you will. Just in case you say you have nobody to talk to, like me. I didn't talk to anybody for 4 days. Have you seen this movie Castaway with Tom Hanks? It's an old one, classic already. He's alone on an island and there's no chance to escape. He stays a long time there. So he takes this ball and paints a face on it. So he has somebody to talk to. He calls him Wilson. So if you feel like this, take a ball with you. When there is nothing but sun and ocean and sand and nothing happening, for me, then I started to feel this special feeling of, this, I can't describe it, it is just wonderful. Maybe this is when there's nothing happening, then time slows down, it seems. Yeah, today, unfortunately, last day on the beach, and it's wonderful. Look at this. I wished I could have more of those days like this, but in 2 days the rain is gonna come back, so I better leave tomorrow. I love this spot. I wished I could spend more time here. Hunters Wave, wonderful. Just look at them and hear them. Sometimes I think they are like sounds. They build up slowly, they reach their peak, and then they vanish, go away, one after another. To me it's like this. And what's beneath them? Last evening, it was a wonderful week. I really enjoyed it. So if you are a solo traveler, no problem. Just go for it and do it. This camper van is really great. You can do so many things. If you are retired, don't worry. In June we have been here with my wife and our neighbors. Was an old couple. The man was 78 years old and he came here with a trailer. He said he came here for 60 years and this is gonna be the last time possibly. So he had no problem driving and setting everything up. On the last of his days it was a little bit rainy and he was kind of sad, saying, where is the Italian weather? He left in the next day, but the Italian weather came. And this Italian weather, no, this is just wonderful. I'm sure you're gonna enjoy it. There are so many campsites around here. And with a car, with a camper van, you just have your own space. So, thanks for watching. See those ships back there? It's not like in the film Leave the World Behind. Have you seen that one? Leave the World Behind, Julia Roberts. Bye.